I have become a nerd. No, an uber nerd. When Donald Trump was recently asked to name Michael Cohen's father-in-law during an interview, he faltered. Too easy. Fema Shesterman, 2 years probation for tax evasion in 1993. Next question. I've always nursed an unhealthy attraction to American politics. Previous plays of mine have covered Reagan at Reykjavik and Bill Clinton drowning in Whitewater. There is a something so gloriously red meat about U.S. politics. It makes British parliamentarians look like sicky porridge, even now. But I've always stuck to history, the done and dusted scandals and face-offs. Trump-Russia is still unfolding, zigzagging every day, every hour. Yesterday Manafort, today Stone, and Giuliani said what now? Too twisty for a drama, yet. But then producer Boz Temple Morris turned my thinking on its head, pointing out that the very best way into this whole schmozzle is exactly that, drama. We could bring it alive by allowing the listener to unwrap each discovery through the eyes of those doing the investigating. When it gets debatable, they can argue it out. West Wing meets Trump Tower, with today's headlines driving the plot. Boz and I had worked together in 2016 to create a radio series in Beirut, The Archers for Syria, but promoting sectarian tolerance rather than turnips. And this had to be easier than that. Surely, nothing lasts long in Trump world, the president speaking to reporters this month. Photograph, Manuel Bale, Senata, AP. Certainly, when it comes to up to the second scene making, audio drama is perfect, quick to record, even quicker to edit. We agreed that our method had to be total immersion. I would sink myself into the whole morass so as to be entirely up to speed at any given moment. When Radio 4 named the broadcast date, we'd be ready to run. When the date was confirmed, there was no question who should be first out of the blocks. Michael D. Cohen, one-time consigliere for the Trump family turned shame-faced I won't do it again puppy dog. And forget the daily revelations. Much of Cohen's ordinary decent criminality is already in the public domain, jaw-droppingly available to all. His companion in arms on the Trump Tower Moscow deal was Felix Sater, who put 110 stitches into a guy's face with a margarita glass and then co-authored a pump-and-dump scam. For a dramatist, this is a goldmine. In complete contrast is Robert Swan Mueller III himself. The investigation has been going for 20 months and from him, not a word. There have been only a handful of photographs of Bob, one with his wife getting tech advice at the Apple Store, another waiting at the airport, bafflingly, sitting a few seats away from Donald Jr. Who knew she was coming over the horizon? Stormy Daniels. Photograph, Ralph Hirschberger, AFP, Getty. Gradually we pieced together what a working day inside must look like. Witnesses bring sandwiches. They don't want to be pap getting takeout. Prosecutors rotate in and out of interviews while Mueller sits quietly in the corner, taking notes. The investigators in our show are all invented, while, true to reality, Mueller himself remains an off-stage presence, his ethical stringency gripping every transaction. Watching this team at work enables our story to unfold, sometimes through simple grunt work. The examination of Cohen's accounts leads to allegations of a fraudulent loan application, and sometimes through sheer luck. Who knew Stormy Daniels was coming over the horizon? Inevitably, I've made a few informed suppositions, but then, as we were recording last week, BuzzFeed broke the news that Mueller has documents to back up Cohen's claim that the president instructed him to lie to Congress. I had chanced my arm on a scene where the prosecutor demands exactly this as the price for the sentencing deal. And yes, I felt pretty good. But nothing lasts for long in Trump world. 20 hours later, a spokesman came out to contradict BuzzFeed. Unbelievably, Mueller's man, normally less wordy than Buster Keaton, had made a public statement. Why did they have to break cover for this? Whose stupid idea was it to do up-to-the-moment drama? Then Boz found the solution, a follow-up podcast episode. We're back in the studio tomorrow.